So as the title says, today we're going to be trying out a new setting powder from Patrick Starr's new line. I have the large size of the dark deep, and then I also have a small size of the translucent. I also have a powder puff. If you are new to Patrick Starrr, he is like kind of very into setting powder. You might have seen this picture of him before. I wanted to give it a try because for someone who is so into setting powder, I wanted to see like how their product delivered. I also really love setting powder. I feel like it can hide a multitude of sins. So let's go ahead, put some foundation and concealer on, and we'll be back. It's called the Ultimate Setting Powder. It's a big claim. It's a super fine 14-hour long. We won't know if it's 14 hours because I'm not keeping this on for 14 hours. Who wears their makeup for 14 hours? Long wear blurring setting powder made for a light bake to a heavy cake. Dust with a powder brush and bake with a puff for a soft matte finish. This is the packaging. This is what she looks like. This is the big guy. We twist the top off. My favorite thing about this is that it has like a covering here. You just flip this guy up and now you can actually get to the setting powder, which is nice. The smaller size doesn't have that same covering. This is what translucent looks like. This is the dark deep. This is what she looks like. I think, guys, what I'm gonna do, I think I'm actually gonna mix these two shades because I just don't want it to get too dark underneath my eyes. I'm just gonna pat it underneath my eyes. Back it on, I guess. So the only thing I don't like about using this puff is I kind of use like my baking as a way to get my contour going for my nose, and you can't really do that with this puff because there's no like precise like edge to it. So I'm gonna have to go in with my sponge anyway. And I just need something precise to get that line going along the side of my nose. All right, I'm gonna go and finish the rest of my makeup and then I'll be back to tell you what I think about it. I am seeing a little bit of powder poke through right here, but that's it. Like, my makeup isn't like separating. And the dark shade, I did end up mixing it with the translucent and it was just fine. I feel like if I used just the dark shade by itself, it would be a little bit too dark. My under eyes wouldn't be as bright as I usually like them to be, but I like the setting powder, y'all. Like, let me just say, it is really hard to get me to like a setting powder to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna use you again. Like, I might think about it, but then I always go back to my Laura Mercier. That's just how I roll. I don't feel like cakey. I don't feel super powdery. Usually, like when I apply setting powder, I do feel like I need to go back with a setting spray. I don't feel like I need to do anything here. Like, girl is set. Like, she, Patrick. Okay, now. That's it for the setting powder, y'all. I would definitely say she's a go. Go pick her up. I love this setting powder. Like, it set my makeup so well. And I don't know about the 14-hour, but just based off of how I'm looking right now, I wouldn't be surprised if it did last 14 hours. Like, it's... Make sure you guys subscribe, like this video. Tell me if you guys have tried this powder before, or if there's another setting powder or just any other product in general that you guys really want me to try. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.